Hello. Today's topic is algorithmic thinking in art, how certain artistic traditions employed rules, systems, and procedures long before computers existed. And this matters because AI art did not appear suddenly. Its conceptual groundwork, especially the idea that art can emerge from rules, has deep historical roots. What is algorithmic thinking? An algorithm is simply a set of instructions executed to achieve a result. In mathematical terms, it has inputs, a procedure, and outputs. But artists have used algorithmic methods for centuries: grids, pattern systems, proportional canons, combinatorial motifs. So, algorithmic art precedes algorithmic machines. Geometric and pattern-based cultures. In Islamic art, for example, geometric patterns are generated through rule-based constructions: symmetry, tiling, rotation, and repetition. These patterns are not improvised, they follow mathematical logic. In a sense, the mosque wall becomes a visual algorithm. Canons and proportion systems. In classical Greece, canons of proportion governed sculpture. Polyclitus's rule was an explicit formula for bodily ratios. In India, temple sculpture followed Shilpa Shastras, codified treatises that specify measurements for gods, deities, and spaces. So the divine body was not merely imagined, but computed. Music as algorithm. Music is deeply algorithmic. Scales, ragas, modes, and harmonic progressions are generative systems. The performer selects variations within a predefined space, akin to sampling within a latent model. Combinatorial art. In the 17th century, Jesuit scholar Athanasius Kircher designed machines for generating musical permutations. And in the 18th century, musikalische Würfelspiel, or musical dice games, assembled measures of music by chance, an early generative process. Chance and procedure. In the 20th century, composers like John Cage used chance operations, consulting the I Ching, using random values, or setting procedural rules. Cage removed authorship from composition. The artwork became outcome rather than expression. From rules to instructions. Conceptual artists like Sol LeWitt formalized this shift. His wall drawings consist of textual instructions interpreted by others. Here, the artwork is not the final drawing, but the code, the instruction set. Execution becomes modular and distributable. Why this matters for AI art. The move from expression to instruction mirrors the move from painting to prompting. Before AI could generate art, culture had to accept that art could be generated. Closing reflection. So, algorithmic thinking in art predates computation. It appears in pattern systems, musical structures, mathematical canons, and procedural methods. And these proto-AI forms laid the cognitive groundwork for the idea that art can emerge from rules, processes, and eventually machines.